Hey, Coach, so glad you found us on YouTube. I have been coaching for 30 years, so I know how many great resources there are out there. I tried to bring them together at teachhoops.com. Let me help you become a better basketball coach. All sorts of great resources on there. And even the best part is the community, the one-on-one calls with me, office hours, you name it. You know, I've been there. You can see behind all the balls. You can see a couple of my players have played in the NBA. I am here to help. I am here to serve. So go over and check it out. Click above, down below, teachhoops.com. Enjoy the video.
All right, welcome to High School Hoops. Happy Wednesday. This is the world we live in, Coach. I forgot to post, like 2 weeks ago, I forgot to post. I just literally forgot to put it up. Like I had it, it was queued, it was there, and then I forgot to put it on the thing. I woke up Wednesday morning, and I look at my phone, because I listen to podcasts, and it's like, I forgot to. So that's why it went out at 10 o'clock, people. It usually goes out early morning. So I forgot. Like, that's how chaotic our worlds are. Right?
I don't know. Sometimes I forget what day it is, so it doesn't really matter.
I know. I'm no lie. 6,000 Christmas lights up around my house, I think. Something like that. It's crazy.
That's what I'm focusing on this year. Is
my
just
wife
is
really worried about me. Like, I can't go to Costco anymore. Like, she says because I buy them cheap there. Like, you buy LEDs.
I don't know. I think you're making the right choice. I'm doing that. You have older kids, but like my daughter's 2 and 7. Like this year is all about having a fun family Christmas because it's been so hard. You know, like we even bought a secondary tree. Like, and me and my wife never buy each other presents. We're like, this year we're totally just gonna go out and we're gonna have fun.
I know.
You know, I want
the hard part. Here's the hard part is I gotta talk really quiet. How do you get the present here without her knowing it? I had to ship it to my parents. Like I bought her a couple presents, and it's like they can't come here because she opens the packages, and we're here all day.
Yeah, you have no.
And it's like I'm not going to a store to buy a present, so it's like luckily we have relatives in town, so I can ship the presents there. Like we'll pick them up. So, and the probability of her listening to this podcast is 0. So I feel very confident telling all of you that. All right. Before we jump into the podcast, I'd like to give a big shout out to our 2 sponsors. First of all, Dr. Dish. I was talking to another business about a possible partnership, blah, blah, blah. And I was telling them about why I believe in Dr. Dish. And I said, I have 2 of them. They're great. They work and they do what they're supposed to do. And that's what you want in anything. So go over and check them out. Mention Coach Unplugged, you get $350 off your next purchase. Also, I would like to buy my wife presents. So if you would like to help me buy my wife presents, come join teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. I'm not getting a coaching check this year, so I'm deficient. So help me out. Come over and check it out. You won't be disappointed. It's great. You get Jake and I, you know. All right. Let's head off to what are we doing today? Oh, we're doing shooting drills.
Yep.
Okay. So go ahead. We'll end with the one I taught you. I don't even know how many years ago. Was that like 3 years ago? You were early on Teach Hoops.
I was a beta member.
You were?
Yep. I remember actually signing up, and I accidentally signed up 2 or 3 times, and then I called you. You were at your daughter's play, and you fixed it later on. I'll never forget it.
Oh my God. I forgot about that beta member. God, that's 4 years. That's 4+.
Yeah, a long time ago.
God, I had more hair too for people watching at this point 4 years ago. Okay.
All right.
Shooting drills. Go ahead.
So I'll start with individual drill. One of my favorites. You can modify it any way you want. It's called 3-2-1. Okay. It involves 2 people, lots of reps. You can do it for durations of 1 to 2 minutes, depending on what you want to do, how many baskets you want. And so it starts with, I always start with the ball not in the shooter's hand. Okay. Yep. So I hate starting drills. Like, when do you ever just stationary, never have the ball, just holding it and shooting it? It never works, you know?
Right.
So it starts with the pass. At the 3, he shoots it, right? That's your 3. Okay. Then he finds anywhere inside the 3, but nowhere in the lane. Okay.
So in that little slice of for those of you that are listening, so he shot a 3 outside on the wing. Then he or she is going to go inside and shoot.
So his partner's rebound the shot.
Lane,
Rebounder kicks it.
Okay.
Shoots it. Boop. All right, now this player cuts. Little bunny, layup, whatever, simple 1. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yep. Got it? Then that partner is also counting to see how many shots they made. 3 is worth 3, 2 is worth 2, 1 is worth 1.
Okay.
Okay. And then you can compete within your program. Like at the college, I think we're like in the 50s or 60 points, and then you can kind of track it and see who your
See,
top
we do
shooter.
this drill. I like this drill too, and we do this around the horn. So we do the 5 spots. So a
Right.
lot of my shooting drills are 5 spots:
Yep.
corner, corner, wing, wing, top. So we would do this drill where each one is 6 times. The best you can get is 30 points.
Yep.
Right. So it's 3, 2, 1. That's 6. 6 times 5 is 30. For those of you that aren't good at math. So that's what we do, and then we'll switch partners, and they'll compete against each other to see who gets. And then, I mean, I've had a few people get 30, like they've hit every shot, boom, 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 boom. But they're moving too, so it's a little bit harder. But I love that. I love 3, 2, 1. It's a great twist to a shooting.
Another one, like with partner shooting, I like is where you maybe want to pick a spot that you're focusing on. You got to make 2 in a row, and then you find a different spot.
Yeah, I got one of those too. I love that.
So
one.
let's say that this is why we just start talking about brain dumping. This is what happens and why I like this. Let's say the shooter, and we're focusing on 3-point shooting. He's going to start maybe the left side wing. He's got to make 2 there, and then he has to replace somewhere else.
Right.
Whether you could say it's got to be on the other side of the floor. It's got to be like could talk about the different 5 spots. It's got to be on a different spot, but you got to hit 2 in a row in that spot before you go somewhere else.
I like that.
So that you could focus on that area. Okay.
Yeah,
so that's my first
the
one.
analytics. Okay, that's your first one. Next one.
I like partner shooting. That would be my last thing because you get a lot of reps in it. A lot of reps.
Okay.
So how about team shooting drills? Okay. So let's say we have a team here. I used to put these guys, like I would have a group of kids. And you got to imagine the other group, the other team is at the other basket on the other side of the floor. Does that make sense so far, Steve? Okay,
Yep.
so now you could do a variety of how you want to do it. So you got your 5 spots, right? You got short corner, elbow, free throw line, elbow, short corner. Then you have your 3-point line. You could do all of them. You could do just the inside, the outside, depending what age level you have. Normally what I would do is I would do 3, okay? Make 3 in the 15 range in a row. Not in a row, but got to make 3. Once you make 3, you go to the next spot, okay? Now, what I used to do early in the season, I would do validation. So let's say we shot and we made 3 in a row at the short corner. Before they can go to the next spot, they got to shoot a free throw, okay? You shoot the free throw. If you make it, you go to the next spot. Guess what happens if you miss it?
You go back.
Your team runs. Okay? So let's say that we made it. Awesome. We go right to the next spot. Boom, boom, boom. We're here. Okay, we're in the mid corner. I mean the elbow area. You keep shooting till you make 3. Okay, you made your 3. All right, somebody else has got to shoot a free throw. Oh, you missed it. All right, you got to say, is it a full court? Is it a half court sprint? Whatever you want to do. You could do push-ups, sit-ups, whatever. So that's conditioning plus whatever else you're doing within it. You can base off. And remember, the other team is competing on the other side. The same thing. Okay, how you do it.
Yeah, and they're yelling it out. Hopefully.
Yep. And then you get out to the 3-point line. You go all the way around. You go through the 3-point line. Once you get all the way around, this is where I always thought the best part of the drill was. You get them on the 3-point free throw line, and then you create how many in a row they got to make as a team. Okay.
I love that. To end, like you got to make 5 in a row or
right.
3
and so
in a row.
What happens is,
10.
you guys made all your jump shots, but when it gets down to that, you're spent 4 in a row, and you got that 5th one done. Okay?
I love that.
Done. So that was always one of the most favorite. But it's a really good drill. I like to do it like like midweek or it's a lot of fun, lots of reps. But you got to really focus on making sure the guys are in good shooting position. They're not just being lazy. They're not, they're really getting, they're getting good quality out of it.
Right.
They're getting good quality.
Yeah, good quality.
If you demand too many makes, you're almost better like focusing on 3 makes at each spot, or just focusing on the 3-point line. Maybe the first part of 15 footers, the first part of practice, and then going to the 3-point line. Because after a while, if you get too many shots up, they just start to get lazy and they start to get, sometimes it's better just to do it in small increments.
Right. They'll take the shortcut if they can do it in any
Right.
stretch. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Okay. Good. All right. Then
So
that it?
that's my team 5-spot shooting with
Team 5
variation.
shot. Okay.
Yeah, so with variations with physical fitness and pressure free throw shooting.
Okay.
Last one is the add up, add down. You want me to explain
You
that?
can do it because you're controlling it. This is the one he got from me a long time ago, but go ahead.
I will tell you, I have used this drill now for 5 or 6 years, and it's one of my favorite shooting drills. And you just pick a spot on the floor, and there's 2 teams, and they're basically opposite of each other. You could do this in 3rd grade if you wanted to.
Yeah. They're doing the same kind of shot. So if one's shooting a 15-footer on the left side, the other group is shooting the same thing. And I'll even do 4 groups at times because I want more kids being active. So 2 is perfect, especially at the end of practice. But sometimes if you got like 15 kids or 14 kids, you can break them up. Anyway, go ahead.
So then you just start shooting. So like say they first shoot and the right side makes 1. So they're up 1. And so, okay. And then let's say the left side makes 1. Now it's back to 0.
Right. So if you make 1, it's plus.
Yep.
And
And basically it's an integer game, right? Basically add a negative. But the goal is, all right, so let's say the left side made 1 in a row, 2 in a row, and they've missed 2 on the right side, they're up 2.
2. But then if the left side misses 1 and then the right side makes it, it goes from +2 to +1.
1, yeah.
So we usually call it up 3. You got to be up 3.
That's what that was the drill. And we would do it at different spots. You could do it, and it's great because you can do a 3-point line, you can do mid-rangers, whatever you want.
It's a total. So the coach under the basket is counting. I usually use 2 fingers.
Yep, I have my fist up and I go 1 up, 1 up.
So there's really not a subtracting, but it's like if the other team makes it, they take away. So if the first team makes it and the second team misses, they're up 1. But and then the second team makes it, they're up 2-0. But then the first team makes it, so now they're only up 1. So you just use it. How much are you up? And the object's to be up 3. As soon as you're up 3, you win that specific thing. We do like 3 out of 5 spots or 5 out of 6 spots.
Or you'll have them rotate. Make sure they're getting all directions.
Different spots, different balls, all sorts of reasons. Okay, that's awesome. You'll coach will draw these up and put them into a PDF for me.
And then I think the last thing is when we talk about shooting drills is that these are great, but in the end, you want to create drills that are shots out of your offense and actions out of your offense.
Yes.
So I literally could here today say these are the best shooting drills. I'm not saying they're the best shooting drills. To me, the best shooting drills are ones that are representative of your offense. So if you're using a lot of flex screen, you're coming off that flex screen. Maybe after you set the flex screen, you're ducking or you're coming out of it. Like I'm just saying, or if you're setting an up screen and you're coming up and shaping up and you're shooting a 3, whatever that is, those actions off of your offense are the best shooting drills for you.
Right. Okay. Perfect. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Awesome. Let's go and end the podcast because we got more stuff to do today.
Yeah, bye.
This is how punchy Coach and I get after a long day we batch these things and it's been a long day, so we're both a little punchy. But have a great day. I think this is going to go up right before Thanksgiving, so if it is, make sure you eat a lot of turkey. All right. Bye.
Hey, Coach, so glad you enjoyed that video. Not that you found us, you already found us. Let me know how I can help. I've won lots of championships, as you can see, won lots of rings. Let me know how I can help you become a better basketball coach. teachhoops.com is one small way. Go over and check it out above and below, and let me know how we can serve you to become a better basketball coach. Enjoy.